Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for today. That's going to be a general energy reading for you where we're going to see what do you need to know at this time, what do you need to be aware of, okay? This can be past, present, or future. Roles can be reversed, okay? Take it how it resonates. If it's not your reading, maybe check out a different placement. Now let's see here, Gemini. What do you need to know at this time? Holy angels and the divine spirits watching over Gemini. What does Gemini need to know here at this time? Let's see. We have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Damn, someone. Okay, first we have the Hanged Man. So we could be dealing with Pisces. You don't have to be, though. The Tower. So there's something big that's coming in, okay? This could be a shock. The Page of Wands, this could come in the form of a message or a sign or a download or some sort of communication, okay? It might change something big. The Hanged Man, it might bring about a pretty big change, like a monumental change in someone's life that even ends up changing someone's perspective or like outlook on life, okay? It's really giving me like, whatever this is, it's even with the Hanged Man giving me like a long time coming. Like the Hanged Man is like when you're in a waiting position, right? It's like very stagnant. You haven't cut yourself loose yet. It's kind of an energy of being stuck and then boom, something happens. It's like a long period of waiting, a long period of nothing, a long period of just, it's like waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's kind of what it's giving me. And when the other shoe drops, it's going to be like, boom, like, it's honestly giving me a long time of nothing and then boom. But it's like with the Hanged Man, how can I put this? You know what this is kind of giving me? It's like you know how everybody is scared of North Korea, okay? Like, well, I don't even really want to say it like that because that sounds like, but I'm going to say it because that's the energy, okay? I don't know how else to put this, to put it into words. It's like everybody's scared of North Korea and it's kind of like you're in the hangman position, like nobody kind of knows what's up, and the Tower is like, boom, action. Right? Or it's like, you know, like when Russia pulled into Ukraine, like that. Like a long time of nothing, a long time of waiting, a long time of like, we don't know. It's a little bit like what's gonna happen energy, and then it happens and it's like boom, then it's here. It's like something like that. Now I didn't want to really put it on a global scale like that. I mean, this could even be like election, okay? This could even be like the election. Like everybody's waiting on the election results, right? And you don't know which way it's gonna go. And then boom, it happens. And then the message comes in and it's like, wow, nothing's ever gonna be the same again. It's kind of like that. That's the energy here. But the Hanged Man is giving me, it's not a tower out of nowhere, right? It's not something shocking that comes out of nowhere. It's like, there's a period before the Tower and it was a long time waiting for the shoe to drop, right? It's like, what's gonna happen? Everybody's kind of just in this stagnancy, but there's nothing you can do because it's like the election, like you have to wait for the results to come in, like something like that. That's what I feel, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Why is the Hanged Man here? What is this? The Two of Swords. Yeah, a long time of not knowing what's gonna happen. Like no clarity, no results, no like a stalemate energy, you know? Like like confusion a little bit, but it's not confusion more as it is like you don't know what to think. It could go both ways. It could go this way, it could go that way. Like the Six of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords again is like trying to move on a piece, or when is the time going to come that you can leave something behind. Okay, why is the Tower here? What is the Tower? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's big. Something here is big. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's big. It's going to change something on a big scale. Like if it's not really just giving me personal life. It's giving me something that will also affect, it doesn't have to be global, but it'll affect a community at least, right? Or a family. It's going to affect multiple people, not just one person. But then again, major changes rarely just affect one person, right? The Nine of Swords. And someone is worried about this change. Someone is worried about this. See, I'm not really sure if the Tower has hit yet. I'm not really sure if it's hit yet. I feel like someone is worried about this change when it hits. What's the Page of Wands? The Queen of Swords. The High Priestess. Oh yeah, something big is happening here. What's the Page of Wands? Justice. Man, heavy Libra, okay? Queen of Swords and Justice. Or it has something to do with somebody speaking the truth. The High Priestess and Justice, I mean, that is, that's not just speaking the truth, that is knowing the truth. And then with Justice, it's like the truth that is spoken is fair. It's just. This can even be like a court ruling, like a judge, okay? If you have a feminine judge, I'm not sure. But it's really giving me, this truth is the truth. It's the whole truth. It's nothing but the truth. It's the God's honest, upright, spoken truth. It comes from a place of intuition and knowing, okay? So this is not just a truth that's spoken, but it's also felt, right? So it's not just thought, but it's felt in the heart. It's like solid. I don't know how else to put it, okay? Wow, this is very like powerful. And I didn't even see this underneath it. Look at that again, the Ace of Swords, the truth. The God's honest truth and nothing but the truth. And it's going to be a truth. I feel that. It's like, it's not just going to be a truth that's known, but like that's logically true, like on fact and paper, but it's going to be felt that it's right, that it's like, that it's just, that it's righteous, that it's fair, that it's, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so what's happening here? Tell me more about the Hanged Man, please. The Hierophant. Yeah, this is something, I don't know, this could be like a decision, okay? A decision that's waiting to be made with the courts, maybe a court ruling. Imprisonment. Well, who's that for, man? Okay, what's the Hierophant? And the Hanged Man. A King of Swords. Is this a court ruling? Four of Wands reverse. It's about somebody losing their stability or losing something that they have worked for. Maybe even losing a home. Imprisonment. Honestly, with all this coming out, I honestly want to say it feels like literal imprisonment. Like, I mean, especially when you have Justice here and the Hierophant. When those two cards come out in a reading for me, that speaks of something legal. The Hanged Man. It could be like a trial, like some sort of a trial, like a court date. The Seven of Cups. Someone doesn't know what to think. Somebody doesn't know what's going to come. So maybe this is a court date that's in the future. that hasn't come yet. And maybe that's what this hangman is. See, that's what I mean. It's like this long period of waiting where you don't know what's going to happen, what's going to go on, what's going to be said, what's going to be the verdict. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's a Queen of Pentacles here that's very unhappy. Very unhappy. They're not feeling so good. So they could be, is this about a court date? That's kind of what it feels like. A mature woman. It has something to do with a mature woman. Sudden wealth. So it has to do with a mature woman that wants some sort of sudden wealth. But why is that here with imprisonment? And who is this King of Swords? Who is the King of Swords? Coffin. A King of Swords and a coffin. Is this their ending? Does this have something to do with something ending completely for a King of Swords? It has something to do with something in the future. So I feel like it has something to do with like a court date that might be coming up in the future. A Knight of Pentacles, and maybe something about a lawyer. And the Eight of Swords, and a King of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, and imprisonment. I honestly feel like someone is worried about going to prison. I feel like someone is worried about going to jail. And it has to do with a mature woman and some sort of sudden wealth that this mature woman wanted. They're worried about something coming up in the future here because they could be going to prison for something that has to do with a King of Pentacles. And I feel like it's this King of Swords that's worried about something coming up in the future or some sort of a strategy that they had. They could be worried about, I feel like it's court. A court date, or maybe just something with the authorities. Like, it does definitely feel like something that could put someone in prison. Okay, so what's this Two of Swords? A Queen of Wands. And a Queen of Cups. So there's two feminine energies here that don't want something to be seen clearly here. Eight of Cups, about someone that walked away, or about someone walking away. Eight of Swords. I feel like people are worried about going to jail right now. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. What is the Two of Swords? A privileged lady, because they want some sort of money here, okay? A mature woman and sudden wealth. So these feminine energies here, they want some sort of money out of something, and they don't want something to be seen clearly here by the police, maybe by the authorities, or by a judge. What's coming up in the future? Three of Wands. Pathway in reverse. A pathway being blocked here with a courtship and a family room. Yeah, it comes out in reverse again. Journey in reverse. They're trying to stop someone's pathway and stop someone's journey. Why? What's the Three of Wands? stabbed in the back. They want to stab someone in the back. They want to plan some sort of a shocking attack here. Or is this what they're planning? I don't know. The runner. A runner in a codependent relationship. So it has something to do with somebody that's a runner, or somebody that has a fear of intimacy, or somebody that is like flighty or non-committal, someone that doesn't tend to stay in relationships, someone feeling stabbed in the back. It even looks like somebody's like being chased with a knife, doesn't it? What the hell? Trying to stop someone's journey, stop someone's pathway moving forward here. I'm just not sure with the Three of Wands. Is this Three of Wands about like a court case that's coming up in the future? Or is this about them trying to stop someone's forward movement or someone's plans or block someone's journey here? Page of Cups. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess comes out again together. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. So they're trying to block your forward movement. They're trying to block your journey. They're trying to block your pathway by saying something about a shocking attack. Or are they planning a shocking attack? What is this? Nine of Pentacles. It has to do with money, the sudden wealth that they want here. The sudden wealth, money. Or that's why they're trying to figure out how they can stop someone's journey or stop someone's pathway moving forward because of something to do with court. That's why they're trying to get in your way. That's why they want you to stop talking, or they don't want some sort of truth to come out. Because they're trying to stop your movement forward because of some sort of a plan that they have here when it comes to money and the courts. Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's a King of Wands in reverse here and the Ten of Wands. Someone is very angry at this time. Angry about what? The High Priestess in reverse. That someone is being secretive, that somebody is not telling, that somebody is keeping things to themselves or being secretive. The Six of Pentacles, when it comes to that, they want to receive some sort of money out of something. Somebody wants to get to some sort of money. So they need to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to move forward and stop someone's pathway and someone's journey. Because they're planning some sort of imprisonment or some sort of a trap. Nine of Swords. Yeah, they really want to block someone's forward movement. They're trying to block someone's decisions or block someone from making a choice or block someone's path. That's what they're trying to figure out how they can do, what they can do, okay? So what's the Ace of Cups? The Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So this has something to do with a love offer or some sort of an offer. What is this Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups? Despair. In despair about a love offer or somebody making someone an offer. What is this? Why is someone in despair? About a relationship being over and no second chances. Saying that someone is in despair about a relationship being over. Unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. In despair about a relationship being over. What relationship, man? 8 of Pentacles, when it comes to a plan, or that's the plan, the plan with a love offer. 3 of Swords, that's some sort of a plan about someone being heartbroken, that because they want a love offer or they want somebody to come towards them in a loving way, but there's heartbreak and betrayal. And this is the plan. Okay. When it comes to a relationship or a love offer or a new relationship, the 4 of Pentacles, and somebody holding on to someone or trying to hold on to someone or cling on to someone, or somebody that's codependent and doesn't want to let someone go, or okay, I don't know. What's the 6 of Swords? The 3 of Swords again, and the Star. It definitely has to do with some sort of betrayal, okay? Heartbreak, pain, deception. Some sort of heartbreak, pain, and betrayal. And a relationship being over, and some sort of despair. 9 of Pentacles, and this is what, and they want this money. It has to do with like this plan that they have to get to money. And I feel like it's somewhere along the lines of claiming that someone is like non-committal and someone doesn't want to commit, or someone has a fear of intimacy. They tend to run away from commitment. And they're trying to say that you or someone here is in despair about a relationship being over, or somebody not wanting to give someone a second chance, and somebody wanting to stab someone in the back because of this non-committal energy. Like, what am I getting? Hold on. What am I missing here? The Lovers. It has to do with a relationship, okay? Yeah, I've got that far, but like, I'm trying to figure out what they mean here. The Devil. Okay, so some sort of anger, or maybe even jealousy, or obsession here. Something that they said. Knight of Swords. Some sort of communication they came in with, hoping that it would close out a cycle, and they thought that they would have victory and success with this. So these people who want some sort of sudden wealth from the legal system or from the courts, they came in with some sort of communication, and they thought that this would help them have victory and success. And it has something to do with a relationship and someone being angry or jealous about a relationship. Yeah, because somebody didn't want to invest. Temperance in reverse. And it has to do with somebody not investing into someone, or that someone feels imbalanced, or there's an imbalance with investing or growth or long-term investment, long-term commitment. Okay. Well, that's what they said anyways. So, okay, what's a Tower? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the 4 of Cups. Now, whose energy is this though? 8 of Pentacles and the Fool. This has something to do with this plan, okay, that they're working on. The risk that they took with this plan to bring in a tower, or they're about to have a tower. I feel like it's them. Honestly, I feel like they're about to get the tower. They're about to get this backfire because of this narrative that they've been spinning, okay? What's a Tower? a main male. So there's a main male that's about to go through this. And I feel like it's this King of Swords. They're about to get the shock of a lifetime, okay? Everything's about to fall apart in their face. Because of a relationship and maybe even a child. Because there's a plan. They're working on some sort of a plan here, okay? To get to some sort of money, to get someone in prison, to get someone trapped and stuck. They're trying to block someone's forward movement. They're trying to block someone's journey. And they lied about a relationship being over or some sort of like disagreement about someone's commitment or someone not being committal, and that somebody wants to even attack someone, like something like that. Okay, what is this shocking moment that's coming in for this person? Yeah, this is a plan. This is something they've been working on here for a long time. They've been working on this plan. This King of Swords has. Okay, like you might not even know who the fuck this King of Swords is, but they are plotting and scheming here, trying to get someone fucked up. What's the Four of Cups? A community in reverse, but you have rejected this community, or they're this is a community of people. This can be like a family or something like that, and they have rejected you. Okay, they don't accept you. They don't want you as part of the community, but you don't want to be a part of this community either. Okay, you don't want to be around these people, so you don't even know why they just won't stop trying to come for you. What's the Tower? Separation. Yeah, they said that there was some sort of a separation here, okay? Maybe between you and another person when there wasn't, okay? Yeah, with some sort of text, calls, emails, okay? So they came in with some sort of messages here, some sort of text, calls, emails about a separation, claiming that you are rejecting a community or that you've been rejected from a community, and that someone is in despair about this and heartbroken about this, and yeah, something like that, okay? I don't know. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Seven of Swords, yeah, but they've been lying. This is deceptive, conniving lies and manipulation. Nine of Cups, to get what they want. To get what they want. They're manipulating information. They're probably fabricating information. They're creating an entire storyline, an entire narrative about a relationship, a breakup, a separation, how you feel. Like they're just warping everything into like one weird black ball of yarn, and they think that this is how they're going to get what they want, okay? What's the Knight of Wands? The Ace of Swords, yeah, but the truth is coming out here, and that's what the Tower is going to be. Eight of Wands, and it's coming in fast too. Okay, so what's the Tower? Actually, what's the Tower? I meant the Wheel of Fortune. A family room. Yeah, so this is a family. This could be someone's family that has been lying and manipulating, and they're about to go through the Tower. Their entire foundation here built on lies, built on manipulation, built on a plan for sudden wealth, okay? It's all about lies, and it's just, the time is ticking with the Wheel of Fortune here. What's the Nine of Swords? They're worried about something though. They're very stressed out and worried right now. About something that's going to come in, that's going to be a sudden, shocking news, sudden change here. Yeah, they're like waiting for the other shoe to drop right now. Surprise epiphany. Yeah, they're very worried right now about the truth coming out. Yeah, and if I was a fucking liar like these people, I would probably be worried too. And they are terrified. They're paranoid. that they're going to miss out on some sort of an investment, okay? They're going to lose the money. This family, it's a family. It's a whole family of liars, okay? A whole family of them that is paranoid right now about something changing, about something being out of their control, out of their narrative that they try to spin, all the lies, okay? They can't keep it under wraps anymore, is what I'm getting here. They can't control it anymore. When it comes to, like, this could even have something to do with a child, okay? Lies about a child, bringing children into it, using children as pawns in their little weird game, okay? Like, they're scared about something changing here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This was a group collaboration, okay? This was an entire family of people that worked together. We have a mature woman who could be the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands. We have a King of Swords and a Queen of Wands. These three people have been collaborating together to create some sort of heartbreak and pain, or they've been saying that there was heartbreak, that there was pain, that there was betrayal, that something happened, that someone was hurt, okay? And now they're terrified and paranoid of something changing when it comes to a Queen of Swords. When it comes to you, apparently, okay? They're terrified and paranoid right now. Yeah, that someone might be taking a risk with you, okay? Or that you're going to have a new beginning. That you're having a new beginning. Yeah, and that's when the truth is going to come out. Ace of Swords. That's when the truth is going to come out. That's when the truth is going to come out. When you have your new beginning. They're terrified and paranoid right now about the truth coming out. And it will. It's only a matter of time at this point. And they've been trying a lot. I can tell you, these people have been trying everything in their power to block your pathway, to block your journey, to stop you from moving forward. There is nothing that they can do to stop the truth. And that's what this is here. Page of Wands. A message. A messenger. Queen of Swords, the High Priestess and Justice. A messenger of truth. Okay? Speaking the truth, doing the right thing. Whatever you have to say as a messenger, as a High Priestess messenger, you're not just speaking the truth from your mouth, it's also from the heart. So what is this Page of Wands here? The Magician. The Emperor. So they've been creating a lot of illusions here to an emperor. Using a message, Page of Wands, messages. They've been creating an illusion here with this emperor. Manipulating an emperor. Manipulating a narrative to an emperor, okay? What's this Page of Wands? Messages about what? About you being a chaser. Yo, what I say, it has something to do with them trying to say that you are hurt about someone being non-committal, okay? Someone being a runner, having a fear of intimacy, you being jealous, chasing after someone, you being obsessed with someone, jealous, won't leave someone alone, you're a stalker. That's how they've been trying to make you look. In reality, you're someone that has healed from your heartbreak. You have healed from a lot of heartbreak. A lot of pain, a lot of betrayal. You have healed. And you have freed yourself from the toxicities of a relationship. You're not chasing after anyone. You're not chasing after anyone. You don't have to. Okay? You don't have to, and you're not. You have healed your heart. Yet here they come using some sort of communication or coming towards this emperor, this magician. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is a judge, if this is a police officer, if this is someone that's in law. I don't know, okay? But they went towards this person and manipulated a narrative about you being codependent or jealous or obsessed or angry, holding on to past pain, feeling hurt, sad about somebody that's non-committal, when in reality, these are all things of the past, okay? And the way that they spun this narrative was probably never as over dramatized as they made it out to be, right? They completely took something of the past, manipulated it. So they took a mole, what do they say? A molehill, and they turned it into an elephant, okay? Or they took a mosquito and made it an elephant. They over dramatized something that happened. They made it way more dramatic and what can I say? Like more of a bombshell than it was, okay? And they did it because they had a purpose behind it. And the purpose was, oh, we could get some sort of money here. We can use this to our advantage to get someone out of the way, right? Let's make someone look fucking crazy and over dramatize the entire situation, making someone look like they're a chaser, when in reality, like I said, you have healed your heart. You have worked through so much heartbreak, so much pain of the past, right? And these people are making it out to be something that it's not anyways, okay? Like, I'm not even gonna go into this whole thing because this energy right here is what I just covered in my Divine Feminine reading that I did, okay, like a week ago. This is that energy, right? Of them taking some sort of an emotion of you being hurt in the past and then turning it into something that it was not and something that it isn't, right? Something like that here. Yeah, they try to make you look like you're a crazy stalker. But you know what? It doesn't matter because now the truth is going to come out anyways. No matter how they try to flip it, how they try to turn it, how they try to twist the truth. It's not up to them, okay? How this story ends is not up to them. So what's justice here with the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess? Yeah, judgment is in your favor. Judgment is in your favor because for one, you've done the healing work, okay? For two, your heart is in the right place. With the High Priestess and Justice, your heart is in the right place. You have healed your heart and you've done it extensively, okay? You have been healing your heart for a very long time, extensively, but your heart was always in the right place. No matter what you went through, no matter what pain you had to suffer, no matter how devastating the betrayal was you went through, your heart was always in the right place. And we as human beings, we have the right to suffer and hurt when we go through betrayal. But nonetheless, your heart was always in the right place. And no matter what was done to you, and no matter how much pain you faced and betrayal you went through, you still never did anything to want to hurt another person. You have done what you needed to do to heal your heart, and that's why judgment is in your favor. Because these people cannot take that away from you. They can try to create a narrative around you and what you went through and how you feel, but they were not there. They do not know how you felt. Just because they have a couple messages or they got a couple hacked information or they read your messages here and there, that does not mean that they know or knew how you felt. Just because they heard through the grapevine how something went for you, that does not mean that they, first of all, know how you felt, know what you went through, or know what kind of a heart you have. They have no right to judge something that they don't understand, especially you. And it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't even matter because you want to know what? High Priestess and Judgment, the divine, your angels, your spirit guides, your past over loved ones, whoever is around you, they were there. They saw it. They saw not only the pain, the healing, but that through the entire process, your heart remained as pure as it has always been. You did not seek revenge. You did not seek to harm. You did not seek to destroy. All you did was seek to heal. And these people cannot take that away from you. No matter how hard they try, no matter how many illusions they come in with, no matter how many messages they come in with, that snapshot of 1 second of your life does not define who you are. No matter how hard they try to do that, they cannot judge you. Only God can judge you. And you would not have judgment in your favor coming out this way. With justice, you would not have this kind of favor over your life if God did not see your heart. if your heart hadn't been weighed on that scale and it was as light as a feather. You don't just say, I'm healing or I have healed. You can wholeheartedly say that you have, and you can feel it, and you know that you've gone through it, and it's like, it's not even something you have to defend at this point. You don't have to sit in front of these people and, you know, make them try and convince them of anything. It doesn't even matter at this point. Judgment is in your favor because God saw it. Okay? This is not you. This is not you. You're not a chaser in a codependent relationship. Not to say that, you know, many of us that have struggled growing up or been through trauma or have gone through traumatic things, been through traumatic relationships, have struggled with maybe codependency at some point or another. Okay? So when I'm talking about, you know, being a chaser in a relationship, that just means, for me, not in this context, not in whatever the fuck they've been saying here, but if we're just being honest for a second, I think every single one of us at one point or another has chased or run after someone in a fight, okay? Or with a disagreement, or because you just want to talk, or you want this person to hear you out, or you just, you know, can we just talk one last time? That's different. That's different. Not wanting to give up on a relationship because you haven't dealt with issues like, you know, an unhealthy attachment style or an abandonment wound, or because you love that person and you don't understand why you're fighting, and it seems like it just seems like blown out of proportion. That's one thing. What these people are saying about someone, though, is that you are an obsessive chaser. Like, you're not just someone that chases after someone like, hey, can we talk? Can we please work it out? I don't want you to leave me. I'm talking about someone, and I'm not, don't leave me in the sense of somebody saying, hey, I blocked your number, please never talk to me again. I'm talking about a fight between two people in a relationship. Okay? Like, you know, you gotta watch out with these karmics because they love twisting everything around into something it's not, right? So what they've been trying to say about you is that you are someone that is obsessive, that you are someone that is so codependent that it's almost like delusional because you refuse to let someone go. You're a stalker. You're obsessed. You're jealous to the point where you would even, you know, want to harm someone else. And that is like the line that they have crossed that I just can't get over. How far they went to distort the truth. It's like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter, really. It doesn't. Because the only thing that matters is that God sees your heart, and you know who you are, and you know how you handled the situation, and you know what you went through, and you know where your heart was the entire time. Okay? We're talking about the normal range of human emotion. I'm not talking about the extreme. And it's like, it's so difficult to talk about because these people, they take a range of human emotion and then they try to say that you took something to the extreme. Okay, see, the thing that, you know, it gets me really worked up here is that the collective here is getting put in situations where you're not just having to defend yourself, okay? But you're actually being made to defend yourself against things that aren't even true. That's the thing that always bothers me. That's the thing that gets me like so... what happened to you here was not fair because honestly, it's guilty until proven innocent. That's the thing that always really irks me, is that these people here are sitting on their high horse, pointing at someone, judging someone, accusing someone of something, proclaiming someone to be guilty until proven innocent. And then you have to prove, prove something about yourself, right? It's like It's just something, it just gets to me, okay? It just really gets to me. It's like you have to prove that you're a good person, right? It's like, while these people that are doing this to an innocent person, I don't know, are they like, do they have to defend themselves this way? Are they being looked at and scrutinized this way? Are they being judged this way? Yeah, whatever. What else do we need to know about this here? The Ten of Wands in reverse. You can put your burdens down. Okay? Put your burden down. You're not going to be burdened by this. Honestly, I feel like this is about the words that they've been saying, how they've been trying to make you look, what they've been saying about you, all the accusations, all of the defamatory slander. This is not your burden to carry. You don't have to carry this burden. That's what I feel like this Ten of Wands is in this case. It's even giving me like, don't even defend yourself against this, because it's just stupid. Justice. Look at this. Temperance and justice. Yeah. Justice will prevail. This is going to be made right, and it's going to be made fair, and that's justice. And this is coming from the higher realms. This is spiritual. It could even come in the 3D, but for now, this is spiritual, okay? This is your verdict in spiritual court, not guilty. Not guilty of nothing that these people are accusing you of. You're not guilty. It's not your burden to carry. You don't have to sit here and carry this burden. It's not your, yeah, no. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's a King of Cups in reverse here that lied. They manipulated something. These are people that are heartless, okay? They're just judgmental. The Ace of Wands. And the Fool. You're going to get a new beginning here, okay? Your new beginning is coming in. You're going to be free. The World. This is going to end. This is going to end, and you're going to get a new life. The Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups and the Four of... Because you've left something behind, okay? Honestly, this again is giving me what I just talked about. It's like nobody is born a perfect human being. We all struggle. Like I said, depending on how you grew up, the relationship dynamic even between your parents, okay? The learned behaviors of your past, toxic relationships that you have been in. Every single person has gone through issues in their life or toxic relationships that have formed some sort of a behavior pattern, okay? And this Four of Pentacles is giving me something along the lines of codependence or security, needing to feel secure. So you could have had a very, like an anxious attachment style, okay? That's what I'm getting. Is someone here might have had an anxious attachment style, right? And this can come from a lot of things. This can come from even relationships of the past that were very, very abusive, okay? Like if you dealt with a partner in the past that was physically abusive, right? Or made you feel all the time like they were, you know, that you... If you just lacked a lot of security and stability early on in your life, right? And then you're in a relationship with someone else, and this like the relationship is really good, but they just like dip in and out. Or if it's not something like that, it can even just be a partner that is someone that's like, if you're anxious attachment style and they have an avoidant attachment style, that really can create this cycle where you get very anxious when they pull away, and when you get anxious, they become avoidant. right? So there's something like that you had to work through in your life, and you had to work through and heal through. But you did, and that's the important part, is that you did. You recognized it, you recognized that it's an issue, you recognized that you do it, you recognized why you do it. You looked at the wound and you healed it, and you left this behind. You're not like that anymore. 8 of Cups is a healthy attachment style. Not just attachment, but detachment. You now have a healthy detachment and attachment style, but it was something that you had to work towards. It's something that you had to develop because it wasn't something that was taught to you. And this, I'm sorry, but this, dealing with an anxious attachment style, or dealing with issues in a relationship where you had some sort of a dynamic, okay, whatever this is, that is not a sin. And that should not be held against someone, or you should not judge someone based on the fact that they had issues to work through. And this is not something that should be even made into some sort of an issue, or some sort of a deficit, or saying that this is what defines you and this is wrong, and because of this you are this crazy stalker obsessive person. That, you know, it's like we need to like blown like way out of proportion. That's why I'm saying it's like so over dramatized. It's like, I mean, this can even be like if you are in a relationship with someone and you're still in the relationship with this person, you and this person could have worked through this at the same time. Like, let's say you got into the relationship, they were you were anxious attachment and they were avoidant attachment. That is something that through time you might have even worked through together, right? You have both recognized like your patterns, and you've mirrored each other, and you've realized like what you're doing, and you've worked through it together. And you're at a point now in your relationship where you're very secure. Both of you are very secure, not just in the relationship, but even as individuals, because you both recognize and you've helped each other to heal that, right? Just because, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it's like your relationship with a specific person is your relationship. The fact that you have these people meddling, getting involved, judging you, saying this, saying that, pointing out things that you've gone through, pointing out pain that you've gone through, trying to judge you, trying to meddle, trying to say things about your relationship that never happened, spinning the narrative. It's like, why are they even getting involved? Like, who are these people? Why are they even talking? How do they even think that they have the right to judge or involve themselves or try and make something up about your relationship? It doesn't even involve them. Like, they were not there. They did not go through it. They did not have the talks with you. They did not sit there and listen to your conversations. They do not know how you guys love each other. They don't know about what you went through together. They don't know about shit. So why are they sitting here trying to judge someone as being a chaser when they don't even know the half of it? Like, it's just, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is this: healing heart. Healing. You have healed your heart. You healed through so much. And life is a never-ending journey. You will never stop healing. You will always heal over and over and over again, because things happen in life. We go through things in life. It's not always easy. You will always have problems that you have to solve. And the most important part of it all is that you continue to heal, and you continue to analyze who you are, how you react, the path that you're on, your dynamics with other people. Like, it's just important that you continue to heal, and you continue to be honest with yourself as well, right? And not just say, oh no, I'm not going to deal with that. I don't care. This is who I am. I accept it, right? It's important that we continue to take accountability for our own actions and our own feelings and our own reactions and how we respond to others, right? But that's something that you're doing. And that's why, you know, you're not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty of anything that they've said about you. Because the divine saw, God saw, the angels saw, your ancestors, your spirit guides saw not only what you went through, but how you dealt with it, how you truly dealt with it. Even if you were hurt, even if you were jealous, even if you were angry sometimes, God saw how you still dealt with that. And just because you say out loud, I'm hurt and this hurts me and this makes me angry, that does not mean that you are somebody that acts out on that anger, that you are someone that acts out in revenge, that you are someone that acts out in jealousy. That is not even the same. And I'm really tired of having to explain that. It's not even the same thing. It's not. So sorry guys about my rant, but yeah. These are people that said about you that you are jealous, okay? You're incapable of dealing with your own emotions. Maybe there were even like cutting words, okay? Who knows? Queen of Swords in reverse can be very, you know, cutthroat. Very cutthroat, right? Who knows? But I honestly, I don't like, there's something here about the past, okay? Something that you went through in the past, some words that you might have said in the past, cross words, angry words, hurt words, jealous words. When something, you know, I don't know, 10 of Pentacles. Like, what is this about here? 5 of Cups. It's about your sadness. It's about how you felt in that moment. Yeah, this is something that they used against you or manipulated against you, okay? Some sort of heartbreak and pain that you went through. The 8 of Wands, yeah, has to do with, yeah, it has to do with a relationship. I mean, this can even be like things that you said when you were angry, okay? Or when you were hurt, like words that were spoken or something like that. But they're like trying to say that what it turned into was you actually acting out on it or attacking someone. And I'm not even talking about things like threats. That's not what this is, okay? These are not threats. These are not, I'm going to do something, blah, blah, blah. This is not like a threat. This is not something that should be held to someone's character this way. Yeah, for them, it was all about money. Whatever this was, they used this as part of a plan to get to this money, okay? Or it has to do with money. I don't know. Yeah, they just made you look like a mean, jealous person, basically. Yeah, 3 of Swords, somebody that's hurt. Somebody that was hurt about the High Priestess in reverse can be even about secrets, okay? Secrets that were kept from you. Maybe even about being a mistress, okay? Being jealous, being hurt. The 6 of Wands in reverse, yeah, they used this, whatever this was, to completely defame your character. To defame you, to shame you, to embarrass you, to win at all costs. To win. To just win. To just get their way. Yeah, and to create an illusion here when it comes to stability or to a living situation, a home situation. Like, look, when I'm saying like whatever words these were, I'm not even talking about, like I said, this is not like some weird threats. This is just somebody that's angry, jealous, maybe acting a little bit, you know, emotional, over emotional, got some crosswords to say. Like, this can just be even things like saying like, fuck you, right? That's what I'm getting off this. When you were sad, when you were hurt, you know, just being very cross, being maybe very cold-hearted with the things that you said. And maybe it did come from a place of pain and hurt. We're not perfect. We're not perfect by any means, okay? Sometimes we do get hurt. Sometimes we do say things that are mean, right? But that's not what it's about at the end of the day, okay? What it's about at the end of the day is that even if this was something that happened, you recognized that your feelings were maybe over emotional, that they were mean. What's important is the feeling of remorse, the feeling of guilt, the feeling of you know, wanting to apologize, wanting to make it right, but not just that, wanting to work on yourself to make sure that that part of you doesn't happen again, okay? That you change. That the problem changes, that the issue changes, okay? Yeah. I don't think it's right that somebody's pain and hurt and trauma is held against them, okay? I don't. What's important is, did you want to heal your heart? Did you want to change? Did you want to heal through that? Did you recognize that this isn't the best way to communicate, okay? Did you recognize and realize that you need to work on your communication? You need to work on your anger. You need to work on the way that you feel. I don't know. Yeah, and that's the truth. Look at that. Yeah. It has to do with an anxious attachment style, a time where you were, you lacked a lot of stability. This was a time in your life where you lacked stability, where you lacked security, where you really needed that, okay? You needed to feel stable. You needed to feel secure. You lacked it though. This was a time in your life where you were still wounded, where you were going through wounds, where things were, you know, maybe even opened up to you about past experiences, like past relationships. I mean, there's even relationships that we go through that trigger wounds in us from past relationships that we have to work through. And you want to know, like I said, the important thing isn't here that this is something that you went through, because honestly, all people do. You cannot tell me that there are people out here that don't go through this. Everybody does in one way or another. The important thing at the end of the day is that you went within for the answers, okay? You went within. You looked at yourself with the Hermit. You went within and you wanted to reflect on what was going on in your relationship, what was going on with this pattern, what was going on with this wound. Why were you feeling this way? Why were you acting this way? Why are you so angry? Why are you, why do you feel like you need to say how you feel, even if it's hurtful? Why do you feel hurt by the way that someone is treating you? What is it within you that's triggering you this way? Going within, looking at the answers, going within and reflecting on the whole situation, okay? Finding the truth and healing it from the root up, not just slapping a Band-Aid on it, but actually looking at it, healing on it, reflecting on it, and going through it. And you did that. And you did that. And you can also, you can say, and that's why Judgment was here with the High Priestess, okay? No matter what was going on here in this time of your life, where maybe you did say mean things out of anger, okay? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that this should be defended, but there was something here where you might have been jealous, or you might have acted out in a very emotional way. Maybe you said things because you were over emotional, because you were hurt. Maybe you did say something like, fuck you. Maybe you did say, you're a piece of shit, okay? Because that's what this is giving me, right? There was something there that was hurting. Through it all, your heart was still in the right place, okay? It was. We all have weak moments, but that doesn't define who you are. It doesn't. And if anybody tries to say that this defines you or this is how you should be judged, these people or anybody that's saying that, they need to reflect on their life. And if they can really say that they are perfect, and in every single situation they have been through, they have acted perfect. They've always said the perfect thing. They never said things out of anger. They never said things because they're hurting. They never cussed someone out. I wish that someone would stand in front of you and pretend like they are perfect, and they've never done that. And like I said, at the end of the day, that's not what matters. It's how did you feel after that fight? Did you want to apologize? Did you apologize? Did you want to make it right? Did you realize that you acted out? Did you realize that you went too far? Maybe the things that you said you shouldn't have said. Did you realize that maybe the problem is you? Did you realize maybe you were expecting too much? It's the healing, and you went through it, and nobody can take that away from you. No one. Okay? So long reading, Gemini. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? Thanks for watching. Until next time.